Hello, I'm the Bald Book Geek, and you join me from my living room. I can make you really dizzy by doing this for hours, can't I? No, I won't. I'm not that cruel. I'm going to talk about a book that I've reviewed before on this channel. Sorry, you're on a selfie stick, so you have to forgive the bounciness of the camera. And it's a book that I love. It was one of my favourite books of last year, and with the sequel coming out, I thought I would do a little review, a re-review. So, we're going to talk about Jay Kristoff's Nevernight. A book that seems to go relatively unnoticed by a lot of booktubers, probably because Illuminae is so popular. But Nevernight is one of my favourite books. I won the ARC on Goodreads. I know, it's shocking, I actually won a Goodreads giveaway, which is amazing in itself. And it's not a book I would have picked up at all. I would never have picked up that book. I don't get on with fantasy as a genre. I dip in and out, and there are certain things I like, but there's a lot of fantasy novels I cannot stand. This, on the other hand, is completely different. It's set in a world where the sun never sets. The main character is the daughter of a man who led a rebellion, a failed rebellion. He's dead. Actually, most people die in this book. A lot of people die in this book. And she ends up at a school for assassins. The opening lines of this book instantly hooked me. I've never read anything like that. We all shit ourselves when we die. That just, it was like, oh my god, how come, it was like that one line pulled me in and I started reading. And then I ended up reading it really fast, to the point of, yikes, I read it in a weekend. It's quite a hefty book. And then it became one of my favourite books of last year, which surprised me. I love the world. The world it's set in, the sun that never sets. It's constantly hot and, it has that feel of, for me it was a big world, but a claustrophobic world in a good way. You felt the tension of the characters. Jay Kristoff is a very, very good writer, and out of all of the books that I've read of his, Nevernight so far has been the one that I would say is his best. The sequel is coming out soon. It's called God's Grave. There's no information on the sequel as of yet, but it's coming. We only know the name and a very brief few lines of a synopsis, and I can't wait. I hope to review it for this channel as well. There's a great fan-made trailer for this as well, which I'm going to link for Nevernight, which I'm going to link in the doobly-doo. So, yay. And there's so many reasons you need to pick up this book. If you're not a fantasy fan, give it a try. If you want something a little bit dark, give it a try. The thing that annoys me is it's branded YA by some people. It's definitely not YA. It's as far from YA as you can get, in the best way possible. And it just blew me away. It opened my eyes to different genres, it opened my eyes to different books. And there's someone walking past my window, which is really distracting. But it opened my eyes to that, and it made me reevaluate some of my reading habits and look at the genres I don't go for. On Goodreads, Nevernight, my original score was 4 out of 5, which is very good for me, but I would now probably give it 5 out of 5 because I've reread it several times since and just absolutely love it. One of the best books of last year, one to pick up, and you guys need to look for the sequel when it comes out. So, I'm Bald Book Geek. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, like and sub for more, guys.